Rockwell Robotics has partnered with Queensland TAFE on delivering a smart factory. This is a hands-free training environment that allows from an operator level to a maintenance level, all the way up to an engineer level training.
It's essentially a showcase of current and emerging industry technologies that we use in industrial automation.
It is an opportunity for students to learn in a real manufacturing environment. We got to partner with Haas, with Rockwell Automation, with KUKA Robotics to create a cell that actually is representative of what they're going to be working on in the real work environment.
It's designed to mirror high-end production environment in a relatively small footprint.
We want to see the students working with hardware and software that's out there in the real world, and will give them the really best chance of success as they study and learn about industrial automation.
We as technology leaders are going to be able to bring our industry knowledge to the students that will be working and running the manufacturing facilities in the future.
It was an opportunity that was taken to market for quite a short period of time. When I reached out to Rockwell about it, there was a lot of commitment to pull something together really quickly.
This is the foundation of Applied Robotics and Rockwell's long-term vision of building the factories of the future and supporting the customer towards the journey from automation to autonomy.
So the smart factory consists of a discrete assembly that moves through its cell and gets fully assembled hands-free. It's a square billet and a round billet that goes into the smart shelf.
The great thing about the smart shelf is that using our Plex system, we can actually designate positions for all our material, be it raw material or final product. Each station and each pallet is actually designed and got little tags that is designated to our student. So that student can go, okay, this is the pallet that I'm using, and then they follow that pallet from the smart shelf all the way through the assembly cell back to the smart shelf again.
The job is then called, and that same tray will move to a KUKA robot in the middle of the room, leveraging the AMR. The KUKA provision of the room is both the CNC tending robot and the two KUKA ready-to-educates.
So we've provided two ready-to-educate robot learning cells, which are fantastic, safe environments for students to really get their head around robotics, programming robotics, and getting robots to do what you tell them to do. This bridges the gap somewhat between just theoretical training and lets them have real hands-on experience with a real industrial robot in a really safe environment.
It teaches the concepts of all six-axis motion in robots. So a student leaving understanding the KUKA ready-to-educate will be able to walk into a facility and really understand what they need to do to safely recover, safely operate, and what they don't know about a robotic system they're engaging with in industry.
We've also paired up with a larger industrial robot, the IonTech KR70.
So our KUKA robot, it's our tending robots, it's moving our materials, and it'll move it from the OTTO, it'll take it over to the vision station, and then it'll take that component, one part will go into the lathe.
The Pars ST10, that is a two-axis lathe.
And then the other part will feed into the milling machine.
The Super Mini Mill, that's a three-axis vertical mill.
The robot will pick the two parts, places it back on the tray for a vision check, and then loads that tray back on the AMR, which drives to the assembly cell.
Autonomous mobile robot, AMR or OTTO, it's a Rockwell product.
OTTO motors and AMRs is a new technology that the industry and Rockwell Automation are looking to deploy and introduce. For students at the TAFE, this is going to present them an opportunity to learn about this new technology where a lot of people in that industry don't know much about.
It's the material handling element across the factory itself, so it integrates with the system where it'll move materials from the smart shelf to our tending robot. Then the OTTO will move it around to our assembly cell.
Here, the assembly cell picks one part, places it into the other and fastens it.
That actually has 5 axes on it, so it'll have a conveyor belt that will remove the pallet from the OTTO, take it into where the sensors read, okay, I'm here. Then the actual gantry will come across, it'll pick up the base plate first, and it'll put it onto our rotational, and then it'll come back over. It'll hold the toe ball, bring it back over, hold it, and then rotating table will spin, and then the two components actually thread together.
There's a vision check on outfeed, and then it places it back on the AMR to go into storage. The Smart Shelf is a representative ASRS, so automated storage and retrieval system, that gets students understanding the process of 3-axis gantry technologies and those sort of elements, and how you can use those to manage inventory. One of the key outcomes of the Smart Factory in Ipswich was having statewide equitable learning, and we used Emulate 3D, a Rockwell product for that. It's a digital twin, which is a physics environment partnered with a controls environment, where we can import the real-world CAD, import the PLC code, and allow virtual commissioning and training in a virtual environment.
From a student's perspective, gives you access to almost any automation solution you can think of. So rather than accessing that type of technology physically, you can do that in a virtual space. The benefit there is it gives you exposure to how that technology integrates with other parts of the process.
The Plex system is essentially the operating system like on your phone. So Plex is the program that we're going to be using to actually bring everything together all in one hit.
Having students studying on current technology and things that they will see in industry when they graduate and when they get jobs has enormous benefit. So they're not going to be caught off guard, they're not going to be applying for jobs for control systems or hardware that they're not familiar with. They're going to be put in the best possible position to succeed at the jobs when they are working. They're going to be familiar, they're going to be comfortable, and that's going to really provide them with a leg up into their career as they develop into good engineers.
We've really lost a generation of skill set in the country. So we really need to upskill this operator level and this maintenance level staff members to really bring manufacturing back to Australia. So that's why it's exciting to partner with the TAFE on this sort of project. And we're seeing a lot of movement up in Queensland in this advanced manufacturing space that is really exciting.